understanding, please stop me. Making sense? Yes, sir. So accounting is when I would be taking through this accounting and very quickly.
Yes, sir.
Because you know it.
Yes.
You have been reading it. Many teachers or lecturers might have already told you about this. Huh? Sure. So accounting is done to maintain books of accounts, to find out the result of operation. What do you mean by result of? Is there anything that I need to know? Want to go? To know the result of operations and to ascertain the financial position of the business. What do you mean by knowing the financial position of the business? Yeah, to understand whether the business is in profit or loss, to understand how much cash I have in bank or in hand, to understand how much money I need to pay to sundry creditors, how much money I need to pay for loans, banks and blah blah, how much money I need to receive, right? And to communicate the information to you. What does this last line mean? Sorry, sir?
Stakeholders.
Stakeholder. Who is the stakeholder, sir? Who is in the stakeholder? Who is
Relationship.
one person at a time. I'm not able to understand everybody is saying. Yes, sir.
Relation to business.
Relation to business.
Relation to business.
Who is investing in the business? Who is investing to it? Okay. You are saying something, huh? If everybody says it, then only you say, huh? You are saying something? Relationship with business, okay? You want to try, sir? Debtor, creditor, okay? Okay. Whatever you are saying is very correct. Okay? I'll give you another perspective for it. Okay? Another way of thinking. So, when I want to go ahead and expand my business, for expanding my business, I need money. I need some money to expand the business. From where I can get the money? I can either go to bank and apply for loan, or I can go in the market and issue shares if I am a private limited company, right? So when I want to expand my business and want to go and get the loan, the person who is giving me the loan will definitely check how my business is running. Without checking, will he give me? If you go for bike, right? If you want to purchase a bike, he will tell you, give me the CIBIL score, sir. Tell me whether you are good prohibition or not. How will you pay me back? All these questions will be asked by him, right? In the same way, banks will ask me how I am going to pay back, how is my position. So he will be interested in knowing the financial position of the business, and thus I need to maintain my books of accounts or do accounting, because he is one of the person who is interested in my information. One. Second is shareholders, right? If the shareholder has invested the money in the company, he will want to know every time whether I am doing correct or not, right? How much profit I am making, where exactly my money is coming, where exactly my money is going. So all this information has to be shared with the shareholders, right? They are the users for the business. Now, okay, let's go to third point. Say suppose you are doing business, you are purchasing goods, you are selling goods, you are purchasing goods, you are selling goods. Is that whatever you are getting, you can keep with you? No, you cannot keep with you. You have to pay tax to the government? Yes? So one of the major stakeholder in your business, or a person who wants to know what's happening in the business, is government as well, right? So what is the first thing the government will ask? If the government officer or a GST officer or a tax officer is coming to your office or business, what he will ask? Sir, show me your books of accounts. Yes? Everybody agrees to this? So accounting is a very important concept which will tell the other people outside your business about your business. Agrees? Should we go ahead? Is the page okay? Right? Should I slow down or speed up? Okay with you? Easy to understand, everybody? Great. So everybody knows about accounting cycle? What is the first step in accounting cycle? Do we have a slider here to change the slide? No, we don't have no issues. Sure. What is the first step? What is the first step? To understand the financial transaction. For example, I am a businessman. This is my shop. This person comes, sees the shop and goes off. Will I write in the books of accounts? Okay. that person will come, he will ask the rate of this bottle and he goes off. Will I write in the books of accounts? In the accounts I will not write, but in further accounting nowadays, people are writing it that they are the prospective customer. What do you mean by prospective customer? Today he is asking the rate, tomorrow he may come and purchase. Have you ever booked your flight tickets? Okay, whenever you book your flight ticket, if you go on the website of the flight ticket booking, they will always capture your data and keep it with themselves. ఎప్పుడైనా విన్నారా మళ్ళీ ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్ చూస్తే అది రేట్ పెరుగుతాయి? Have you heard about this? If you see it again and again, the rates of the flight will go up. So what they are doing is artificial intelligence though, they are keeping the track of number of people coming and visiting and seeing the rate of the flight of that particular date. So by that, how will they know what are they understanding? They are understanding that so many people are interested to go on this flight. So let's increase the rate of the flight. It happens, right? If one person is going and asking, second person is going and asking, third person is going and asking the rate of some particular item, what will the shopkeeper think? This item has got much value in the market. Let's increase the rate of this. Yes? So that is not the proper accounting I am talking, but prospective customer data is also maintained nowadays. Right? So let's forget about this. Now this girl comes and she says, okay, give me this bottle. She pays me money and she takes the bottle. Will I record this?
Yes, sir.
Right? So what I am doing is, I am only trying to understand and recognize which item should be recorded in the books of account. The item which has got financial implication. So in this transaction, what happened? The bottle went out of my business and the money came in my business. That is the reason I am recording in the books of account. So the very first step in accounting cycle is understanding whether this particular event is eligible to be written in my books of account. Is that making sense? Yes. So the first step is understanding the financial transaction. What is the second step? Everybody knows what is the journal entry, right? So the very first thing that I need to do is I need to journalize the transaction. For journalizing means I need to debit one and credit one. Everybody knows about journal entry. I will not waste much time because I only have 2 days. So the next thing is general ledger. So what happened is I started my business on 1st April 2024. Okay, and there were like 100 customers who came on 1st April. They took the goods, they gave me the money. Good. Then 5th April, my friend came. He said, "Buddy, give me this item, and I don't have money right now. We are friends, right? So I will give you money after 5 days." I said, "Okay, you are my good friend. Take the goods, and I will write his name in my books of accounts." Okay, I will write that the goods are going out, and this person is the. What is the journal entry for this? If the goods are sold on credit. Debtor account debit to sale account. Very good. So instead of debtor, I will write the name of the person. Yes? Right? After few days, he comes and he purchases the item on credit. She comes and purchases the item on credit. So on 30th of April, if I want to know, this person comes back and says, "Okay, bhai, I have got the money, I have got the salary. Tell me how much I need to pay." So will I go ahead and see all the journal entries? It will be very hectic, right? Because in 1 month I might have done 500 or 600 transactions or 5,000 transactions. It will be very difficult to see each and every entry and calculate how much he needs to pay me, right? So what I will do is I will create one ledger of his account, right? Where I will write all the entries related to this person at this place. That is nothing but ledger. So for each and every account that we do, right, we prepare a ledger. Everybody clear on that? Yes. What is the next step in? We prepare the. Everybody knows about trial balance. What is the next step? We prepare the financial statement. statements. What do you mean by financial statement? Now if I ask somebody, single person, nobody will tell. Balance sheet. Hanuman kada? Very good, right? Clap for him. Right? So, financial statements include trading, P&L, and balance sheet. Now, what is the difference between trading account and P&L account? 1%.
Gross profit.
Sir.
Trading and gross profit. P&L and net profit.
Right. Very good, right? And in trading account, we only record the transactions of our core business. Whatever I am purchasing, whatever I am selling. While purchasing, if I have incurred some expenses, and what was my opening balance, and what is my closing balance, right? So if I have paid any wages, I will record in trading balance. If there is any carriage incurred, what do you mean by carriage incurred? Charges paid to the carrier while transporting the goods from that place to our factory, right? We will not record carriage outwards in trading. We will record carriage outwards in P&L. Everybody is aware of that. So, trading account primarily tells me from the core business that I am doing how much gross I am earning. And after that, when I come into P&L account, I will record all my day-to-day expenses, all the operational expenses, for example, office expenses, salaries paid to the employees, carriage outwards, any rent being paid, yes, commission paid, all this will come in the P&L account. And after that, I will come to know what is my net profit from this business. Everybody aware about this? Yes. If anybody asks you about the difference between trading and P&L, will you be able to tell? Yes. Right? And after preparing my P&L account, I will go for the balance sheet. Right? So P&L account is always prepared for the year. For the year, and balance sheet is prepared on the day, as on. If you remember the heading, right? Balance sheet will not be prepared for the year. It is as on date. On a particular date, what is my financial position? How much is liable to me? How many people are liable, or who are on sundry debtors? How much I should get, and how much I need to pay sundry debtors, right? So on the left hand side, I will get all the liabilities. On the right hand side, everybody aware about this? So clear about this accounting cycle? So what happened previously was this entire accounting cycle used to be done manually. Do you remember? If you have seen in the movies or if you have seen in your houses, people who owns a shop, they used to write in a big book, red color book by khata, right? So they manually used to write the journal entry, then post it into ledger, then prepare trial balance, then payment. So it used to take a lot of time and energy, and there was a high chance of errors in it. Yes. So to mitigate that problem, people have converted into a software. Right? They have started using accounting software. One of the best software in the market as of now is Tally. Yes? So let's go ahead. What do you mean by double entry bookkeeping system? Very good. Every transaction has got one debit and credit, right? There is no transaction which happens which is a standalone transaction. What do you mean by standalone transaction? It will never affect single account. Every transaction that happens in business will always affect two accounts, a debit and a credit side, right? So as you are seeing in the diagram over there is a weighing machine, right? Tarazu, I don't know what it's called in Telugu. So in weighing machine, whatever amount you are writing in debit, the same amount has to be written in credit. You cannot write 10 rupees here and 20 rupees there. Then the weighing machine will not be correct, right? So each and every transaction will have two aspects. One aspect is debit aspect, and always the amount of debit and credit should be equal. Everybody agrees to this? Yes. So this double entry bookkeeping system is based on certain assumptions, concepts, and conventions. Have you heard about these concepts and conventions? Do you know? Have you read about this concept? Can you give me one or two concepts? Anything you remember?
Going.
Very good, sir. Clap for her. So I have a rule in my class. Wherever in whichever college I go, I'm just now teaching in Indian Institute of Management Commerce. So whichever college I go, I say that whenever we are clapping, we should clap in such a manner that the principal should know that there is something happening here. So where is the principal office here in this building? Right? Backside, right? So when I clap or when you clap, you're clapping for your friend? Right. He should know that there is something happening, there is something good happening. So can we clap like that?
Yes, sir.
Sure, start. So this should be the energy throughout the day 2 days. Can we maintain it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So one of the concept of conversations he said is
Going concern.
So what does that mean, sir? Did sleep last night? Slept, tell me what does that mean? Going concern concept. Normal English. Try just. I told you right, there is nothing called right or wrong answer. Even if you say wrong, I am okay with it. Want to try? No? Okay, no issues. Yes, sir. Sir. When you go for interview, you give the answer. He will go for interview. While the married he is doing marriage, he only has to you cannot say okay, you yes or no? Correct or no? Sir. To try, he's trying correct.
Business gone without any intention to close the business.
Very good, very good. Start a business, I will never start a business with the intention that this business will not work out, this business will be stopped in a day, 2, 5 days, or 10 days, or 5 years, or 10 years. I always want to do a business for a long time. I feel that my son, his son, my generations will do this business. Right? So one of the concepts that should always be kept in mind is business is a going concern concept. We always feel and think that, and then only we do the accounting in such a way. Because we write it, right? That I have a sundry debtor. This year he might have not paid, but next year he will pay. Yes? I have these goods. This year I might have not sold it. Next year I will sell it. Sometimes we'll have losses, but we always feel that okay, this time we have got losses. Next year we will do better. We'll change our methodology of transactions, and we'll get the income. Right? So one of the concept is this. Any more concept?
Prudence.
Consistency.
Money management concept. Approval. Approval. Tell me what does that mean, man? Sit. Relax. Anybody else wants to try? Paid or paid?
Irrespective of the money paid or received, we recorded.
Irrespective of the money being paid or received. Which means that even if it is a cash transaction, every transaction has to be recorded. Very good. Next. Consistency. Next.
Prudence.
What does it mean? You should never think and write in the books of the account that I will get profit. I will definitely make profit. You should never anticipate profit, but you should always be cautious about your. You should always be thinking, okay, what if? See, that is the reason you will always keep the provision for bad debts, reserve for bad debts, right? So, what if the person will not pay me? Right? Even after he is not paying, will we have profit or not? Right? Sure. Next. Very good. Clap for her. What does business entity concept say, sir? No shoes. Okay. Sir, you want to try it? You want to try it? You want to try, sir? No. Want to try, sir? Sir? Ma'am? No?
Business is separately, it is different from the owner.
I tell you, you know the answer. You read about it. You might have written in the exam as well. You passed as well. But why, what is the reason you are not able to give me an answer is you by hearted it. You have not understood it. And when you by heart, you might remember it for 1 day, 2 day, 1 month, 2 months, 1 year. But you will not remember it for years to come. Yes or no? I passed my BCom, I don't even know, like 25 years back if I am not wrong. But still, I can go ahead and deliver the session without even preparing for it. Why? I'm not great person. I'm not different from you, right? I also have only one mind. I'm even Gajni. I don't even remember the names also. Have you seen the movie Gajni? Yes. Right? I'm Gajni. And I've got a lot of things. I do trekking. You know trekking? What do you mean by trekking? Right? I go to jungles, rivers, and I like that. I do business. I have my brother's business which I help them. I do these trainings. I do multiple things. Right? But still I remember what do you mean by this concept. Why? Because my lecturer, it's not my greatness, it's my lecturer's greatness. I'll show his photograph. So he taught me in such a way that logically I should understand the concept. Is it making sense what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is from now on, whatever you read, whatever you study, whatever you want to understand it logically. So for your lifetime you will not forget it. Now tell me who all does not know this concept, what she just told. Business is different from businessman. And like 20 minutes back only I told this, that business has got a separate legal entity. Did I tell you that? Yes. And everybody over here knows this concept. Yes? But you are not able to answer. Okay? You understood the difference between by hearting and understanding it? Yes. And that is the reason I am saying again and again, wherever you are not understanding whatever I am going to teach another 2 days, please stop me. Although our class will be there till 4:30 or 5:30, whatever time college says, but I am ready to be here till 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock as well. For me, money is not important. For me, it is important that you guys understand and you get good jobs. Deal?
Yes,
right? So understand it. Now what she said is, so whenever you go ahead and speak with a business, you make or feel that it is a separate legal entity. Now that concept in accounting implies that a business is different from businessman. They are two different things. Now what do you mean the business is different from businessman? See, if I say that I have a bike, that is my bike, but I am not the bike. And that bike is not independent, that is my bike. The bike will only run if I start it. Right? But bike and me are not same. Correct? The bike is a machine. I am not machine. Bike is not a human being. In the same fashion, business is not standalone. However, business has got a legal entity. I run business. Right? So that implies that whenever the money that I invest in the business, it's not me and business same. Business will say, okay boss, okay. Dabbu ichina akada kuchu. I will write that I will pay you back the money. Anduke, if you remember in balance sheet on the liability side, you will see capital. So business is saying, okay, we are same. You have started me, but still I will remember that you have given so and so money to me. And whenever a businessman is taking some goods from the business will stop. Business will say stop. See boss, you are taking goods from me. I will record this as well. As? Yes. Understood it? Yes. Now you will remember it? Yes. Finally, this will help in the preparation of final accounts. Sure. Next. Some accounting equations. So, the first equation is what do you mean by asset? It generates money. Okay, another definition? It generates profit. Okay. Anybody else wants to try? Amir Khan answer. I'm not a very good fan or great fan of Amir Khan. I just wanted to get one. That's it. Okay. Even then, sir, you know what is asset. At least you know what is asset. Tell him your way, your way. I'm happy with whatever answer you give.
It is helpful to business.
It is helpful to business. Okay, should I try? They are the things which I own. Assets are the things which the business owns. Simple. No complications. Right? ना सुनता हूँ यार ये laptop मेरा है. I have this is my laptop. Right? Whatever the business owns are called assets. So what are liabilities?
Which owns?
Whatever business owes. OWES. Simple.
Yes, sir.
No complications.
Yes, sir.
Right? Whatever business owns. OWNS. Do you have board? This is not board, right? You just you don't have board area. This where is it? This is so we don't have tab here. I need to get it. Okay, next question. I have it now. So whatever business owns OWNS, they are assets. Whatever business owes OWES. Simple.
Yes, sir.
No complication. Easy to understand and remember. What is capital we have just talked about?
Yes, sir.
Right? Whatever is the money invested by the businessman in the business, it is being termed as capital. So assets is always equal to capital plus liability. Yes? Is that making sense?
Yes, sir.
So the next equation, capital. What is capital? The amount invested by the owner or the amount that the owner has in the business. Any point of time, owner can say, this is my amount in the business, right? I can take out this amount. When can he take out this amount? Whatever he owns, assets. Out of the assets, he needs to pay the liabilities as well.
Yes,
After paying the liability, whatever is left, that is the capital. That is the reason assets is capital is equal to assets minus. Easy to understand, easy to remember, right? Logical? Logical? Chalo. What is the last one? Liabilities is equals to so whatever assets we have in the business, once we pay off to the owner, whatever is left has to be paid to the liabilities or the people we owe. Next, classification of right. Sir, उसको just